What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here of Chilling with Kenny C. Hope everybody is enjoying themselves, enjoying the summer, staying cool, staying hydrated, all that good stuff. I got my guest with me representing Philadelphia. It's got a
Yes, sir.
lot in store in the games. Comes in with the bars. The thing about Philly rappers in general, man, they always come through with the bars. I know this man, he got the bars. He go by the name of Husky. He's with me right now. What's good, man?
Hey, man, I'm wonderful, brother, man. Finally here, man. Great to meet you, man. Yes, sir. I'm
Great,
wonderful though. Yep.
great to meet you as well, man. Thank you for joining me for this interview. I know you got a lot in the works right now. But before we get into that, talk a little bit about your journey in music as far as get how did you get started? What got you into the game? How did it came to be?
Um, Shoot, what got me started, man. I mean, I my background, man. I always been heavy on football. Like I'm well known in my city for playing football. You know what I'm saying? Playing running back, doing my thing. You know what I mean? And a lot of my homies, they was rapping. And, I always would play around with it. But when I played around with it, the homies like, yo, you really nice, man. Like you can really do this for real. You know what I'm saying? And but like I said, my goal was always, to go to the league, football. So that was my twist since a youngin'. And but high school, you know what I mean, right before practice, we would have ciphers right out front of the school. You know what I'm saying? I went to Northeast High School, you know what I mean, in Philly. And right before we had to go to practice, we had ciphers. There'd be, 5, 6, 7 people, rapping, and there'd be a good, 20 to 30 people surrounding us watching, you know what I'm saying? And we had the ciphers, and I had a couple of my raps, joints that was like, 5 minutes long type joints, and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
Jones them Jones crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you nice. And then, class, in the like in between classes, cats will run up to me, yo, spit that joint you spit the other day outside. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, people really, what I'm saying, like what I do. But like I said, my heart was always involved. So, what I mean, I just watch my homies from afar do what they do. And what I'm saying, and like I said, played with it from time to time when we was together and they would, write raps in the room and all that. I'd be there. But and mess around. But like I said, I ain't take it real too, real serious like that. And but as I got older, what I'm saying, I kept playing with it. And like I said, people just kept telling me, like, when I would rhyme something, like, yo, you really got bars. So, I, got with my older cousin, my cousin Beezy, go by the name of Rambo as well as Son of Jan. He was a legendary group from the city, man, well known non-brigade, what I'm saying? They out of Southwest Philly. Real legends in the game, what I'm saying? Show Freeway, what I'm saying? Shout out to Freeway, show him the way, what I mean, when he was coming up, as well as Petey Crack, what I'm saying? So what I mean, those are two well-known artists from the city, man, that my cousin and non-brigade is involved with, with their development and getting them to the next level when, when they was pushing and doing their thing, man. But yeah, man, I got with my cousin Rambo, what I'm saying? And he was showing me the game and just showing me how to become, that artist, what I mean, how to put songs together. And he listened to me and heard and was like, you always was saying I was nice. But then once I was like, all right, let me really get into it, he kind of pretty much took me under his wing, groomed me to become the artist that I am, what I'm saying? And I'm going to take lessons from somebody that's respected as a legend in the city. What I mean? Been on tour with 50 Cent, LL, Cameron, what I mean? Major names in the game. My cousin, as well as the group Non-Brigade, they some heavy hitters in the game. So, having somebody like him being my cousin, grooming me, showing me the way, I just kind of, what I'm saying, just listen to what he was showing me. He pretty much put me through the boot camp, sleeping on the floors in the studio, waking up early in the morning, recording all day, what I mean, just getting me right, man. And that's pretty much my upbringing with the music of, really becoming the artist that I am now. Is like I said, I played with it for a while I was playing ball as a youngin'. But then, once I hit, my, late teens, early, 20s, that's when it was like, all right, let me really, go in on it and attack it and see what happens, man. And I was still playing ball too, but I was a little more serious, like I said, once I got with my cousin and him showing me the way and guiding me to become the artist that I am, man. So now it's nothing for me to, you know what I mean, put bars together, you know, records together and do what I do, man. So, you know what I mean, that's pretty much how, you know, I got in the lane, you know what I mean, as far as with the music.
That's what's up, man. And obviously, football and hip hop goes hand in hand. Definitely competitive on both fronts.
Yeah, yeah.
And for you, you find something that you was passionate about, something that intrigued you, that's something that you wanted to go forth, even when you was playing football, and once now you got more free time to do it, you go on full throttle in this, and you're fully committed to it. And seeing what you've been able to do um since then, you've done some awesome things. You, as an independent artist, you're going on
Mm-hmm.
tour with these high profile acts, and
Well, it wasn't me that went on tour. It was my cousin and them. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. My
gotcha.
cousin, my cousin and them went on tour. My cousin, you know, Beezy, they
Yeah,
went on tour with LL 50. So, like I said, he got a lot
yeah,
of wisdom, knowledge that he, you know, put upon me
yeah,
because his, you know, his knowledge and what he's went through, his experiences. So he just put that, you know, into me, and I just soaked it up like a sponge. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah. So, man, Philadelphia hip hop story history. Um, of course, there's Will Smith. There's the Roots. There's the whole state property, Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Oskino, Sparks,
Yup. PD.
Young Guns,
Yeah.
P.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there's the Meek Mill, there's Cassidy. The list
Yup.
goes, the
Make
list goes on. And Meek, yeah,
follow. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So
Um,
it's so
Ab,
so much.
but shout out my dog Ab Lava, man, from Major Figures.
Yeah,
That's another homie of mine, man. I've been tight with him since '06. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
My God, man. So he a legend in the city. Like I said, from Major Figures, doing a lot of big things as well. So yeah, man, for sure.
yeah. So honestly, I look at Philly hip hop the same way I look at Philly sports.
Uh huh.
Very, 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 very passionate. Like
Yeah,
if they don't just open their arms to anybody. Like you got to earn for work for that respect.
yeah,
So look, and I watch sports. I watched the 76ers. I watched the Eagles. I even watched some Flyers, a little bit of hockey on the side.
yeah, yeah.
But so but Philly sports in general, like you really gotta earn their respect
Yes, sir.
as an athlete. And Allen Iverson know that firsthand. Like if you put in the work, if you really put your heart and soul into it, they're gonna love you. It takes a time, but they're gonna love you
Yeah,
nonetheless.
for sure.
So
Like, and that's another person. Like I said with my cousin Rambo. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Beezy. You know, like I said, being respected like he is. Him and Iverson was together all the time when Iverson was playing. They would be at TGI Fridays on City Line Avenue, like all
yeah,
the time together. They both had the braids, so people thought they was brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
they on the same height. You know what I mean? So you know, skin complexion the same, pretty much. You know what I mean? So like I said, braids. So everybody thought they was brothers. You know what I mean? When he was running around as a Sixer during that time. So you know what I
gotcha.
mean?
Yeah,
Like I said, my cuz got a lot of like lot of legendary, you know, stories as well as, you know, respect in the city, man. So like I said, having somebody like him in my corner, you know what I mean? I was just with him this weekend, you know what I mean? Saturday we was together because he was just
yeah.
shooting this video that he got his new record that he dropping. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just to have people like that in your corner showing you the way, it definitely helps you as far as your development and moving forward.
Absolutely, man. So I see you working on a upcoming project called
Yeah,
The Incredible Husky 2.
yeah,
It's gonna be coming out later this year. How's the album coming along? How you feeling about the project?
yeah.
How you feeling about the music that you're working on this new project?
Oh man, I love it, man. The records is dope. I'm excited for everybody to check them out, man. You know, when it's ready. You know, about to knock out a couple more records, and then after that, then the project should be ready to go, man. After I knock these couple records out, got a few verses to knock down on a few songs, and then you know what I mean we rocking and rolling. But I got a bunch of in the meantime been feeding the streets with the freestyles, with the bars. I got shoot quite a few of them that I'm going to do visuals for as well. You know what I mean, leading up into the album, and then even after the album. You know what I mean, as well as we gonna shoot visuals for the songs that's on the album coming up. So you know what I mean, it's just a lot, man. A lot of visuals. You know what I mean, I'm just stacking it up, man. Stacking the music up and just feeding the fans, man. A lot of people, like I said, love my bars. So I just making sure I got plenty of bars, you know what I mean, in the vault. So we can just, you know what I mean, keep giving them the visuals and feeding the fans, man. That's what I'm about, man. People love the music. So we just gonna keep knocking them down all the way through, man. So like I said, the Incredible Husky 2 coming, but I'm gonna continue to feed everybody all the way up to that point and after, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And speaking of spreading, spreading, the bars,
Yeah,
spreading,
yeah,
giving people the appetizers per se, leading up to the Incredible Husky 2. I see you had a freestyle. You rap on the Guns Come Out beat from
yeah,
50 Cent off
yeah,
the Massacre
yeah,
album, which was a monster of a follow-up to Get Rich or Die Trying.
yeah.
Just when it comes to freestyles, like, and I don't think I've ever asked a hip hop artist like this, like, what's the thought process going into these freestyles, like coming off the top of the dome, like whatever you feeling at the time, like what was it like, man? Just go. What's your thought process as far as the freestyles, like what you gonna say, how you feeling?
The thought process is, I mean, I treat everything like how how I write my songs. Just pretty much, I want to come up with the best quality that I can come up with, in my mind, you know, that I'm satisfied with, because I think I got a pretty nice ear, from my experience of music and what I've heard and what I've been around, as well as just the reception I've received from the music that I put out myself personally. Um, once I feel good about the bars, like I really, I take my time with my music, man. I don't, I'm not, a rush guy. I really take my time because when you listen to my bars, I want you to really be like, yeah, like he really like, what I mean, he ain't just think of this in 2 minutes and let's put it out for the people. Nah, he really said, like, you heard what he said? Oh, run that back. You know what I mean? That's the type of energy that I like to bring when it comes to my raps. I want that shock effect to where it's like, yo, run that back, dog. You heard what he said? Like, run it back. You know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm on whenever I make, whether I'm writing a freestyle or whether I'm writing, what I'm saying, a record with a hook on it. You know what I mean? I want to give you that value, that shock value of, yeah, man, play that again, man, because that was crazy. So that's always the thought process on how I make music, whether I'm creating a freestyle or, a song. You know what I'm saying? I'm always with the mindset of, really uh taking my time with it, not trying to rush it, and really just having some thorough thoughts that I know that the public gonna appreciate once I release it to the public. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my operation on how I create my music. Yeah.
That's what's up. With hip hop, it's different from other genres.
Yeah.
As far as storytelling,
Yeah.
authenticity,
Mm-hmm.
with hip hop, definitely came from the streets,
Yeah.
came from, a lot of artists had a rough time upbringing before getting into music. Music was like their escape per se. It was like getting out, it's expressing themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up listening to the East Coast rap, the Jays, the Nas, the Bigs, Mob Deep, Capone Noriega,
Yes, sir.
and then and look, I was into the grimy, New York sound back then
Yeah.
in the 90s. Um, I feel like with hip hop nowadays, people can figure out like if people really about that life or not.
Yeah.
And it's like people just look at it as not respecting people's craft, not respecting the culture per se, or
Mm-hmm.
those that paved the way for these artists of today. Um, and it's challenging, it's tough. There are artists out there like yourself doing things the right way,
Mm-hmm.
really showing people that, hey, I really the stuff that you hear coming out of my mouth, I've been through it. I really have.
Yes, sir.
And people can relate to it. That even if it's not the entire song, it might be a few words here and there. Like, wait a minute, I feel what Husky's saying, man. Like I
Yeah.
either so like as far as hip hop, man, I still love it. I still would respect it. I still admire people like you that really does this for the love of the game and
Yeah.
just bringing that authenticity. How important is it for you as an artist showing that authenticity, showing people, hey man, I'm really going through this. Like just hear me out. Let me show you my mistakes or so forth, and then you won't have to make that mistake. Talk about that authenticity side as it pertains to you being an artist.
Um, no, I think that's I mean, for me, I think that's a big deal because I feel like when you really go through something and you really about what you rap, I think the energy is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? The energy of what you're saying, is going to come out of your body when you talking it on the mic, and when the people it goes to the people's ears, they gonna feel it. They gonna be like, yeah, he bought with it, and that's what I get a lot when I hear people feedback when they listen to my music. They like, yo, like people that hear me for the first time that I run into, they like, yo, when I listen to you, like I can hear, I hear it, and I feel like, yeah, he really about what he's saying. Like he ain't, this ain't something he trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah,
really everything he talking about. I can feel that you really about that. You really went through that. You really lived that, experienced that. It's not something you just trying to put on as a gimmick to sound cool. You really experiencing what you're saying based off of your energy and delivery of what I'm feeling when I listen to you. I get that all the time from people, and that's what it's about for me as an artist. I got to give you the energy that I'm on. I can't give you the bars that you hear from me if I'm not really about that. Because the energy, I'm an energy dude. People who know me know I'm laid back, but I'm a very energetic dude as well at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? I'm hype. You know what I mean? I'm a strong dude. So like I said, sports guy. So I'm full of energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the delivery I bring when I'm on the mic spitting my rhymes. So everything that I bring to you that you hear is really me and what I come from. You know what I'm saying? And the people who've been around me know that about me. You know what I mean? Like I'm stamped when it comes to what I talk about. So, you know what I'm saying? When people listen to it, it's already saluted and approved because they know that's really what it is when it comes to me, man. So, if I can't rap something that I ain't about. You know what I mean? It don't come off right. You know what I mean? If I try to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't talk about like I'm driving a Ferrari and you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I'm doing like I don't have that. You know what I mean? Like I'm striving to that. Now when I get it, then you'll hear me talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not in a Ferrari, so you're not gonna hear me talk about riding in a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
do know that got him, but it ain't mine. You see what I'm saying? So if I
yeah,
do talk about it, you'll more than likely you gonna hear me mention the person I know. I'm with them riding in the Ferrari, or you know what I mean, but something that's authentic amongst the situation of what I'm talking. But it's not going to just be me saying all this, that, and the third, and then you come across me and that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
I don't, you know what I mean? I've never operated like that. I'm gonna give you what I give you based off of my life at this present time and current moment. And as I continue to elevate, you're gonna hear different things in the raps, with different experiences and things that I got going on. But you know what I mean? I'm always in the present when I'm writing my raps. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know what's going on and what I'm into at this moment in time. You know what I mean? Because like you said, that authenticity is what people love to see and love to feel. So that's what I like to bring, and I love to feel that myself. So as an artist, I got to stay true to that.
Well said, man. Y'all check out the GCO freestyle from Husky. It's out there on the internet. It's on YouTube. The music
Yeah,
video as well. Get into it and be on the lookout for the Incredible Husky 2 coming at y'all later this year via Weight Room Music. Be on the lookout for the next full-length project from Husky.
yes, sir.
He's coming. He's
Yeah, man.
coming. He's got
Full
more.
throttle.
Yeah. He's got more. He's got more music on the way. Be on the lookout for that. So where can people find you on social media as far as what can they
Oh yeah.
expect from you?
Um, like I said, man, just expect more music, more visuals coming, man. We just applying pressure with the visuals, man. Like I said, I'm just constantly writing different freestyles, and I got my video guys on deck, so I just call them up. You know what I mean? Once I'm ready to drop the freestyle video, whatever, and we shoot it, put it out for the world, the vibe to, man. So I got plenty of them on deck that's coming. Like I said, while the project getting finished up, then the project gonna be finished. Then once that's out, we're gonna shoot videos for that, and I'm gonna still have freestyle videos on top of that. More interviews coming, like it's just nonstop, man. We just gonna keep it rolling. But as far as getting at me, man, at Husky the General on Instagram as well as on Twitter, you know what I mean, or X as they call it now. But you know what I mean, at Husky the General on both of those, Instagram, Twitter /X. You can get at me on there directly. And then on YouTube, Husky Philly. Husky Philly is my YouTube channel, so you can check out all my videos that's on there. You know what I'm saying? You can check them out. You leave a comment, whatever on there, I'll respond back to you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody left a comment earlier today. I responded to them, you know what I mean, on one of my freestyles. So, you know what I'm saying? So you can get at me on, like I said, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I mean? Like you can reach out to me on all of those, man. So Husky Philly, YouTube, at Husky the General, Instagram, and Twitter /X. So that's the way to get in contact with me directly, man, for sure.
So check him out. Check out the YouTube. Check out the social media. Like I said, the Incredible Husky 2 is the new full-length project
On the
from
way.
Husky. It's coming to you all real soon. But thank you so much, Husky, for your time. Great chatting with you.
You
Um, you're a standout dude, and you man, you look like you look like you about to make your way to Planet Fitness, man. You look like you just
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, that's I mean, like I
yeah,
said, that's what I do, man. It's crazy. Like I said, I talked about my cuz, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Because he showed me the ropes, but he gave me the name Husky. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like we like I said, me and him be inseparable, man. We talk all the time. It's like I said, that's my cousin, but it's like a brother relationship, man. Me and him. So
yeah.
um, you know what I mean? But he gave me the name Husky, man, and it stuck. And that the whole hood, everybody started calling me that, and that's what we
Yeah.
went with. You know what I'm saying? So and it suit me. You know what I mean? Like I said, because of how I'm built. You know what I'm saying? That's how the name came about, and everybody adapted to it, and here we are, man. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. Like for its story, history, and hip hop, and all the artists that's came
Yeah.
from the past to the present to the future. Always grimy, Philly music, man. That I look forward to. Freeway's definitely one of my all-time favorites
Yeah,
in the
man.
city. Like Philadelphia Freeway, I still play it to this very day.
Yeah.
And the Walk the Mic with Siegel. Like, yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
Philly, put some respect on Philadelphia hip hop, man, because
Yeah.
they really contribute to the game, and
Yeah, man.
so they really have, and people like you continuing that lineage of Philadelphia hip hop music. So, but it's great chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time, Husky. Continued success and everything. I look forward to the Incredible Husky 2. Looking
Yes, sir.
forward to everything, and thank you for your time, man.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate talking to you as well, Soldier. Much love, man. Real.
Much love to you, man. You have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right, man. You as well, homie.
All right,
Appreciate
peace.
it.
All right,
No,
peace. All right.